and choosing not to react in the face of chaos, is a demonstration of strength rather than resignation. Today we delve into an important and often challenging topic: how to effectively navigate and resolve problematic and harmful relationships. At some point in our lives, many of us find ourselves in relationships where we feel exploited, be it romantic, friendly, or familial. These interactions, which should ideally be mutually beneficial, can often become one-sided, benefiting only one party. Even when we recognize this imbalance, it can be incredibly difficult to take a stand or step away from such emotionally taxing situations. However, as Stoic principles teach us, it's essential to conserve our energy for actions and interactions that truly propel us toward our goals and aspirations. Therefore, it's crucial to discern when certain relationships do more harm than good. Instead of dissipating our energy in confrontations or emotional reactions, true wisdom lies in quietly withdrawing. Avoiding conflicts and silently cutting ties is not a sign of passivity, but rather a deliberate decision to safeguard our inner peace. Opting for discreet withdrawal minimizes negative emotional impacts and keeps our focus directed toward what truly matters. This non-confrontational approach is a powerful strategy for maintaining serenity and mental health, ensuring that our personal environment remains a sanctuary against toxic influences. Now, let's explore 7 tactics inspired by Stoicism to identify and gracefully end these problematic relationships without direct reactions. Each strategy offers a respectful and non-confrontational way to distance ourselves, preserving our inner peace while moving away from negative interactions. Stay attentive, as each topic discussed here is crucial. Let's begin. 1. Progressive disengagement. Progressive disengagement is a Stoic-inspired approach to gracefully distancing oneself from individuals who bring negativity into one's life. It involves gradually reducing the frequency and intensity of interactions with such individuals rather than abruptly cutting ties. This method aligns with Stoic principles of maintaining inner tranquility and focusing on what is within one's control. By prioritizing interactions with people who positively contribute to one's well-being, time and energy naturally shift away from toxic relationships. This gradual disengagement not only minimizes emotional turmoil, but also allows both parties to adjust to the new dynamics without unnecessary confrontation. It affirms one's respect and value without engaging in conflicts, fostering a path of greater peace and self-control. 2. Changing common habits. Altering habits and routines is a practical strategy to minimize unwanted contact with harmful individuals. By consciously choosing when and where to be, one creates an environment that favors tranquility, aligning with Stoic principles of focusing on what is within our power. These days, we're constantly bombarded with information, conflicting worldviews, expectations, and pressures to succeed or behave a certain way. With the growing complexity of life and the lack of breathing room, it's not hard to see how our mental health can take a hit. Our career, personal relationships, financial stress, and general pace of life can be a lot to juggle if we don't deliberately manage them all. Stress, burnout, and anxiety are common side effects. When these things begin to overwhelm us, it could be that the uncertainties of the future are keeping us up at night. Some might find it impossible to strike a balance between work and decompression in the face of demands on their time. Others still struggle with negative self-talk, difficulty finding purpose, or an inability to find happiness in day-to-day life. All of this can happen if we let life's pressures rattle around in our lives unchecked and are not deliberate with how we view and think about the things life throws at us. 3. Avoiding unnecessary confrontations. Stoicism teaches the importance of focusing on what is within our control and accepting what is not. When faced with potential confrontations, individuals can assess whether engaging in them is within their control or not. If the situation is beyond their control or unlikely to yield a positive outcome, Stoic wisdom advises practicing acceptance and letting go of the need to confront. Stoicism emphasizes the cultivation of emotional resilience and the ability to respond to situations with calmness and clarity. Instead of reacting impulsively to provocations, individuals can practice emotional regulation by pausing, reflecting on their emotions, and choosing a measured response. By maintaining emotional equilibrium, they can avoid escalating conflicts unnecessarily. 4. Recognition of toxicity signs. Correctly identifying signs of toxicity is crucial before silently cutting ties. But by recognizing behaviors indicative of a toxic relationship, one can make informed decisions about which relationships to cultivate and which to avoid, optimizing mental health and energy. 5. Assessment of emotional impact. Thoroughly assessing the emotional impact of interactions helps understand how certain relationships affect mood and well-being. By prioritizing inner peace and mental health, one can discreetly distance oneself from harmful individuals. 6. Focus on new friendships and relationships. Stoicism distinguishes between external goods, such as wealth, status, or approval, and internal goods such as virtue, wisdom, and character. While external goods are subject to circumstances beyond one's control, internal goods are entirely within one's power to cultivate. When seeking new friendships and relationships, Stoic wisdom advises individuals to prioritize internal goods over external ones. By focusing on qualities such as integrity, kindness, and intellectual curiosity, individuals can build relationships that are grounded in authenticity and mutual growth, rather than superficial concerns. Redirecting attention and energy towards cultivating new friendships and strengthening existing positive relationships is essential after silently cutting off harmful individuals. Until this proactive step rebuilds social circles and reinforces emotional support, promoting personal growth and development. 7. Discreet use of social media. Using social media cautiously and discreetly can help manage toxic relationships. Adjusting privacy settings and limiting interactions with negative influences preserves emotional well-being while maintaining an active online presence. Silently cutting off harmful individuals is an act of emotional and mental self-defense, preserving well-being and conserving energy for healthier relationships. Implementing these Stoic-inspired strategies reflects a commitment to live a less stressful and more rewarding life, setting a standard for future relationships. Thank you for reading. If you've made it this far, please comment Armored Wisdom to let us know you've completed the text.